Okay. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, R, how are you? I like that Nazi. It's just like Melissa Nationals with a C. With a C. Hi, Sarah. How's it going? Brian, hi. Here to do a quick Q&A before lunchtime. I'm doing good, honestly. I'm having this little like creak in my neck. I don't know if it's the way that I've been sleeping or not, but I need this thing to just relax a little bit. You know what I mean? So, what's everybody's plan for the weekend, huh? Anybody going out tonight? It's gonna be a Friday night. I, for one, will be. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna be wearing, you know, my go-to scent. Hi, Robert. I am doing well. How are you? I remember you. Watching boxing tomorrow. Nice. Live? Listen to Travis Scott's project yet? Nah. I'm not really as into him. I remember, the only thing I really remember about that guy is when he, where there were all those deaths at his festival, so. Salt and pepper still your number one? No. No. Am I sick? I'm not, but the weather's kind of been a bit weird. It's been like hot and then like humid but gloomy. I made a video on the fragrance that dethroned salt and pepper, so you could check that out if you want to. School ball today. Nice, nice. I love that. Wow, a ball. Damn. Is that just kind of like prom or something? No, prom shouldn't be this time of the year, right? I'm heading to Boston, New Hampshire, Maine, wearing blue agave on the plane. Fire choice. Blue agave is fantastic. Thanks for Creed Silver Mountain Water Parfum. You are the best. You're welcome. I am happy that you're enjoying that fragrance. Hey, do you still have the 1-inch Aztec pendant from Hawaii rope chains? I don't. Gotta pair mine with a 3mm flat curb from Jacoji. Oh, that'll be sweet. Yeah, honestly, like I said in that video, I really wanted to keep that pendant, but it was just too, you know what? I'm probably thinking of the 2-inch one. But I decided to keep the other one. There was a Jesus one instead. But that's cool. That's really cool. Are you planning to get other pieces? Have I smelled Burberry Hero EDP? I believe the one I have is the EDT, so no. Also, my apartment gets hit by sunlight. Is it okay if I keep my fragrances inside chest drawers? You can, yeah, if it's in like a dark, cool area, that should be fine. Yes, prom in the Southern Hemisphere. Oh, you guys are in school around this time? You know what? I never even thought about that you guys have school like in July. Well, you know what? Have a fun time. What's the outfit? What are you wearing? Is Creed Royal Oud good to wear in the summer? I don't like that fragrance personally. What are your passions or hobbies outside of fragrances? I talk about jewelry. I really love, like, I geek out when I see somebody into jewelry, gold in particular. It's always, I get super hyped about it because whenever I do lives or even when I make videos, and I'm talking about my other platforms as well, not related to fragrances, I'll always get questions about fragrances. So it's always kind of nice to have those people that have that same hobby with me. Also, I love music as well. I love playing guitar. And then I also like, I don't know, I haven't been golfing in like a month or so, but I like going on walks and stuff, outdoorsy things, you know. Can you wear Oud Symphony all year round? What about Lamar by Kajal? I'm looking for a quality fragrance that I want to be my signature scent. Those are very sweet scents. So unless you live in cold weather, then you could wear them year round, but I wouldn't, especially in the weather I'm in, because it's way too hot for those fragrances all year round. What are your top 3 sexiest cologne for man with great scent trail? Um, like I've said so many times, like the only 2 dudes that I've been consistently complimenting on their smell that smell better than like the other guys that I pass by have been my cousin's boyfriend and my dad. And both of them wear either Percival, one of them wears Percival, the other one wears Blue Agave. So those are. Go check out the video. Go check out the video. Just order Sample Side Effect by Inicio. Can't wait to rock it in the fall. Nice. Okay. What's your go-to song to sing and playing guitar? Oh man, I don't know if I have a go-to song for it. It really depends on my mood, really. There's not one that's popping up in my head. I do like You and Me by Lifehouse. That's like my typical, just like, that's, it's just easy. No More Salt and Pepper, what fragrance dethroned it? Like I said, I made a video on that, but I have been using the hell out of Aqua Oud. I spoiled the video already, but Aqua Oud is the scent that I've been using as my daily scent all of July, since I got it, I'll say. I think I got it the second week of July, something like that, and I have been using only that fragrance. And I did do Blue Agave one day, but I like when I put Blue Agave on top of Aqua Oud. Like if I'll do 3 sprays of Aqua Oud, then I'll do 1 spray of Blue Agave just to kind of give it a little bit of that, like, fun, mass appealing sort of scent that just also kind of helps make that fragrance even more attractive. Hello, Melissa, your current favorite perfume? Just answered it, actually. It's Aqua Oud. Your take on Jasada Ambassador? I've never tried that fragrance. Jazz Club is okay. Like, it's a fragrance. It's like Side Effect to me, where I recommend it, but I don't wear it. You know what I mean? Yeah, the thing is, I don't feel under the weather, but it's the weather that's kind of giving me weird stuff. Like, it's warm, but like it's a cold breeze, and now it's overcast, and then it was hot a second ago. It's just so much up and down, What fragrance in the world would you call the #1 most sexy unisex fragrance that men will love to smell on a woman? I don't know, because I have so many. I don't have a #1. Like, I love Love Don't Be Shy by Killian a lot. I love but that's not a unisex fragrance. Not Love Don't Be Shy, the one I was thinking of. Like, Delina's not a unisex fragrance. Naxos is really good too. Oud Symphony is really good. Turquoise Water, fire. Hey Montrese, how's it going? And I know you've mentioned that fragrance a lot, but I have yet to look up that scent. So I'm wearing Fluidity Silver and Burlington 1819 when I get to New Hampshire. Okay, cool. Yeah, Roge's Burlington fragrance. It's good, but it's definitely, it's not my fave scent. Dude, it's my shoulder, ow. She's good, she's doing well. Yeah, no, you're welcome. I got you. Any other questions? Bro, I've been loving going on live on TikTok in particular. TikTok live has been so freaking fun. Like, the people there are just hilarious. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Oh, and by the way, I'm looking into getting like a 2.7 millimeter Cuban link 18 karat. So if you guys have any good recommendations or any good jewelers that you know of, please let me know, because I've been trying to, like, I returned the one from Saraf. It was a flat curve, but that 18 karat was so pale. It looked white gold. It looked white gold. It was supposed to be yellow gold. And I was like, oh, hell no. You know what I mean? Wait, what's your thoughts on FTP? Haven't tried it. Never heard of it. Welcome back. Thank you. Is Aqua Oud fresh as salt and pepper? It's definitely a fresh fragrance, but I kind of look at it more like Cedrat Boisé, right? Where it's a fresh scent that will do really well all year round. So even if it's so cold outside, or if you live where it's snowy, you could throw on Aqua Oud and it's still gonna perform. So, thoughts on Aventus colognes? Good. Not my favorite, but it's good. TikTok lives are endless and consistent. Yeah, dude, when I was on that live, I was probably there for 2 hours, bro. I was there for 2 hours, but people were just like, it was a good balance. I had, like, guys that were asking fragrance questions, but the ones that I was looking forward to were like the girls on that live were just like the best. I was like, oh my God. I like when people like interact and ask stuff like outside of fragrances. Of course, I know that I mainly talk about this. So with YouTube, I get it because I don't really like my TikToks. Yeah, I sometimes talk about fragrances, but I do other stuff on TikTok. You know what I mean? So it can make for more conversational stuff. But on YouTube, I mainly do fragrances and jewelry. So I totally get it. You know, Melissa code used on that boy. Love that. Thanks for the love and the support. I appreciate it. Can't wait to receive my blue agave. I love that. I so I saw on like a video that I did that somebody was mad that I had a coupon code, or they're just like they saw it as like what is it? What's it called? Like a scummy thing of like, oh, you're getting paid out for this, and it's like, look, if yeah, I said if you want to use my code to support, go for it. But if you don't want to, it's all good. If you want to pay full price, totally cool. I get it. You know what I mean? So, but I really do my best to disclose that, and I feel like all the smart people know that. But I just always thought that was just like a funny little comment of like it was like trying to be like a gotcha comment, but it's like I already said that in my video, so it's all good. But yeah, I appreciate you using the code. Anybody else that wants to use it, get $40 off. It's Melissa40. Again, if you don't want to use the code, you don't have to. You don't have to. The exclusivity ends on Thursday for my followers. So I think by Thursday or Friday, it's going to be accessible to everybody else. So y'all could still get the OG batch before everyone else if you want to, and get it for the cheapest price. Because I think even when that does go to other places like Max Roma, it's still the cheapest to get it at $235. I think the cheapest you can get it with discount codes on other brands' websites maybe going to be like $250, but you might pay for shipping and stuff. So $235, you get free shipping in the US if you want. Again, is Elysium also dethroned? No, Elysium has been like a tried and true fragrance for me. Have I been using Aqua Oud more? Yes, I have. But it's just like I like they complement each other better, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like Elysium just kind of being like that fun fragrance, and then Aqua Oud being the scent that it's also a fun scent, but then it brings more depth and complexity. I think that's the thing that has bothered people about Elysium, is that, oh, it's too basic, it's nothing groundbreaking, right? And I get it. If you're a niche head, you want complexity. But I think that's why Elysium and Aqua Oud make a good 1-2 punch for me, just having as my favorite fragrances in my collection, because they add those layers to each other, you know? Which fragrance house do you feel is the most overrated? I don't like using the word overrated, because something being overrated, that's so subjective. For me, a house that I never got on with, that everybody else seems to love in the fragrance community, is Amouage. I think I've heard so many comments, Melissa, try Amouage, and just, even till this day, they're like, please let me know what you think of Interlude and all of this stuff. And I've tried like 15 of their scents, and none of them I like. I think Reflection Man was the easiest to like, but it still doesn't hold a candle to Elysium or Aqua Oud to me. Like it's still just like, I think Amouage, it's I think more of a status house. That's kind of how I view it, where in the niche world, it's like when you see that brand name, they're like, oh, this person knows fragrances. But I don't think the fragrances, I know with personal experience, again, this is just my experience, did not do well in the public. People either not cared for them at all, or just thought they were bad. And for me, it's just, they smell like fragrances for like 70 years and older. But again, I heard that they have newer releases that are more wearable, so maybe I'd be down to try those. They don't want to see you win. Yeah, you know what? I get it. And it's like, that's something that you have to kind of be accustomed to. The more that like your platform grows, there's going to be people like that. But that's why I really do my best to disclose that, y'all, and to tell you off the bat, or even if I forget to say it in the beginning of the video, I'll remember it at the end if the video is sponsored or not. And I will tell you right now, as of July 28th, it's the 28th, July 28th, 2023, I have not had a single sponsored video on YouTube. That has not happened on YouTube yet. So yeah, if Like it's interesting. Like people are like, oh, like how much are they paying you to promote this right now? It's like they're not. Like I dead ass love these fragrances. And it's always interesting because these people come out of the woodwork when I love a scent. And it's always with the brand Precious Liquid, right? These people were nowhere to be found when I tried the newer Precious Liquid scents that I didn't like. And I made all these videos on those. They were nowhere to be found. But all of a sudden, when it's one I like, they're like, oh, you're obviously being paid to talk. It's like, well, my record speaks for itself. Like, I'm not just here gassing up scents to try to put something into my pocket. Like, I tell you if I like it or not. And then the people that have similar taste to me, when they buy it, they're like, holy shit, you were right. You know what I mean? So, and again, fragrances are subjective. So, like, you might hate something I love and vice versa, you know? So, what kind of person do you picture who wears latent PDM? Anybody, really. It's become that versatile scent that you could just blind buy to anyone. Like, there's 15-year-olds that go buy it. There's 30-year-olds that go buy it. I don't see it's not like Carlisle to me where I picture like, oh, this is the type of person, this is the vibe it gives. It's become a lot more popular in these recent months, especially like with TikTok and stuff, that there's 13-year-olds buying the fragrance. So I don't see it as, oh, this is this person's type of scent. It's kind of like, what's it called? It's kind of like, I don't know, YSL's Y. Not that they smell alike, but you could just give it to anybody. You know what I mean? Thank you, Melissa. A lot of compliment have gone feral because of your recommendations. Oh, a lot of women have gone feral because of your recommendations. I'm drowned. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm happy for you if you're happy. I love that. Yeah, dude. I think that it's interesting. I do my best to talk about my experiences with these scents, right, in the videos that I make, because in my TikTok lives and in my YouTube lives, I get the same questions, y'all. I'll get questions like, Melissa, what's your favorite summer fragrance right now? And then I'll make that video of my favorite summer fragrance that I've been wearing. And then people in that comment section will be like, why do you keep promoting this? Blah. It's like, you guys you ask. And just because it's the fragrance that you don't like doesn't, you know what I mean? So it's always fun. I haven't tried the new version of Cedral Posay. I would love to try Passe Soie Extrait because, Sandy, I love the original. Performance is just so wishy-washy. But yes, I would definitely love to, for sure. Do you like Musk Rose by Narciso? Would you recommend it? I haven't tried that fragrance. The only Narciso scent I've tried was Narciso for Her, which was supposed to be like a clean fragrance, but it's still a pass. I think that the scent Molecula one is still better. How many sprays of latent do I use? Very small amount. I don't use latent. I gave latent to my grandmother. I don't know if y'all know. Actually, no, I've said that in like 100 videos already. But I don't use latent. When I did, you only need like a couple sprays of that fragrance. Doing 5 sprays of it, I think, is overkill. Just because, at least for me, when it comes to the strong scents, it's always more attractive in my perspective when you wear a fragrance and you're trying to talk to somebody and they catch that whiff off of you and then they want to get closer to you. You know what I mean? Not like the obnoxious type of, everyone's gonna smell me, I'm gonna wear so much of it, because that just screams lack of awareness, right? Like, it's like when you wear that scent and you go overkill on it, and then majority of people aren't going to be like, wow, that smells fantastic. They'll be like, this person's an asshole. Why are they wearing something so strong in a small area? You know, so you just have to learn how to read the room, and then that will dictate how many sprays you do. You know, if you're gonna rock latent and you're going on a night stroll, you're gonna be out all night, not indoors, but just outside, and it's a cold night, you're gonna go look at lights and stuff, go on like snuggly dates, that sort of stuff, then sure, you can use a little bit more of that because it'll cut through the cold weather. But again, if you're gonna be in an indoor type of situation and you're doing like 5 sprays of that, it's just not really that necessary. Opinion on cocktail fragrances? What do you mean? Like, to me, Elysium smells like a lemon pineapple cocktail on my skin, and I love that. But I don't know if that's what you mean. Creed, Silver Mountain, or Aventus Clown? I don't really care for the Creed fragrances, y'all. I mean, both, like, Like, if you want the more unique one, go Silver Mountain Water. If you want the safe one, go Aventus Cologne. The people who get angry about you talking about the same perfumes consistently also get mad at other people for always talking about new scents. They are just mad to be mad. Yeah, no, it's interesting. But you know what? I like documenting. Like, I know that I made this channel and like there's people that are subscribed to it now and stuff. But I made it also so I can like document my taste with it, because I'll see a video of myself back in 2021 and I'm gushing about La Nuit de l'Homme. And then I'll watch that video and be like, right now in 2023, do I still like La Nuit de l'Homme? The answer is yes, right? I love that scent. With Prada L'Homme, oh, I loved that back in that time, but I hardly use it anymore. It's a bit too strong for my taste, right? So it's always so interesting to see how your taste changes and evolves. And I always find that to be really interesting, and to kind of see what are the superstar fragrances that I didn't shut up about, right? Like for me, what's it called? Salt and Pepper, Tuxedo, Ombre Nuit. These are scents that I literally ran to the ground because I loved them so much. And there's just like so many freaking videos of them. Elysium, right? Those are I was like, okay, those were my superstar scents at the time. Which ones are still my tried and true till this day? And Elysium, out of that bunch, has superseded them, right? Right now, Aqua Oud has taken over Salt and Pepper's spot. I still love Salt and Pepper, by the way. Fantastic, more of a masculine fragrance, but I do like the kind of uniqueness that Aqua Oud brings. I really am digging that right now. And it's super versatile. So I'm going to continue to document and to say what I love, but the thing is, I know people will get pissed off with that, but those are the biggest questions I'm getting. Like when if you guys watch my TikTok lives, everyone's like, what's your best summer fragrance? What's the one you're wearing right now? What's your favorite scent? What's the sexiest scent you got complimented on that month? And it's the same fragrance. Because like I said, I'm a creature of habit, right? So I will keep using the same scent that I love. So it's like I don't want to keep making videos of, oh, this is my biggest compliment getter, this is this, and it's the same fragrance. And people are just going to complain about, oh, you're being promoted, you're trying to promote this brand. But it's like, no, that's the truth. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't ask the question if you don't want to hear the answer to it, if you're going to get mad at it, you know? You still shop at Jikoji. I was actually looking at their stuff, Christopher, again, because I want that 2.7 18 karat Cuban link chain. I want it. And I don't think they have it in 18 karat. And also, Jikoji's prices are a bit steep. I think that the brand is reputable, and I will always recommend Jikoji just because, like, for anybody that's never bought online before, they have such a good reputation. Braden always is very consistent with the YouTube videos. So they're just, and on top of that, really good, like, fast shipping, and they respond to their emails so quick. You know what I mean? So that is all you can ask for when you're first looking for a legit brand to buy from when you're skeptical. So I would seriously love to try more Jikoji pieces, but you know, I'm also trying to see what other brands can compete with their price. You know what I mean? Like Hawaii Rope Chains that's really good at that. But please, if you have a spot, let me know. Because I joined this Facebook group called like Moda Gold Group, and I was trying to ask questions in that, but the admins kept declining my posts. They were like, you can only post if you're a Gold Plus member or and I'm just like, what? Why join if I can't ask, like, hey, like, does anybody have this available? Where can because I wanted to join that group to see where I can find the best deals on stuff. But they're like, you can't post that. It's like, what? That sucks. Did I try Gin and Tonic by Michelob? No, I did not. Oh, yeah, where Versace by Crystal Absoluta worked for the first time and felt bad because everyone was coughing, it was too strong. The next day mixed it with vanilla and it helped. The Absolute is much stronger than the original, for sure. But I think that, yeah, it's a good scent. And that's interesting that you mixed it with vanilla. That's dope. When you're trying to start a perfume collection, is it okay to buy fragrances every month, or is that wrong? There's nothing that's I'm not gonna scold you and say that's wrong, you shouldn't do that, because I think I did that. Yeah, no, when I was first starting I was blind buying like every month. I blind bought like 10-15 fragrances, something like that, when I was starting off. So it's all about you, right? It's about what you're comfortable with. If inside you're saying already, if you're conscious of saying, all right, yo, you got to slow down a bit. This is a bit too much. Like, if it's not in your budget, don't do it. That should be the first thing. But if it's in your budget and you've got all your other stuff situated, why not? Why not? Looking for a calm, maybe inviting, inoffensive signature scent. Any recommendations? L'Homme by YSL. Which parfums de Marly is better for high heat or summer? Sedley. Sedley is probably the best for that. And Meliora. Those are fantastic fragrances. Okay. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Hi, you're new. Hi. Well, welcome. Tabac Rose. No, I did not try that fragrance. I have not. BDK scents are my favorite BDK fragrance was Pas Ce Soir. Hands down. Hands down. Is it just me or Nautica Voyage is like water in a bottle? Most likely it's not just you. It's super interesting whenever people ask that question because the answer is like, no, it's never just you. There's probably other people too. But for me, the thing is, I don't even remember smelling Nautica Voyage. I blind bought it and I gave it to my uncle as a gift. So I don't even remember what it smells like, but it's a cheapie. It's a cheapie. Have I tried Smoking Rouge? Yeah, that's a pass for me, Sandy. I did not enjoy that fragrance at all. And I heard so many good things about it. I was just like, okay, this is probably going to be a banger. But that's the thing. Whenever I hear that a fragrance is a banger online, like whenever people are saying, oh my gosh, have you heard about this scent? Everyone's talking about it. It ends up being something I don't really rock with. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like Fragrantica. For me, I get questions about Fragrantica. They're like, Melissa, do you listen to Fragrantica? Is it legit? All personal preference, but for me, whenever I've looked at a fragrance on Fragrantica, the ones, like, I feel the opposite of those people in the comment section. I feel like the people that comment on Fragrantica are, most of the time, frag heads that are into niche fragrances, right? So you take, and I don't look so much at the ratings, I'll like glance at the comment section, and when people are like, oh, Elysium, it sucks, not worth it, like you can just get a designer scent and all of that, but I'll try it and I love it, right? Versus they'll talk about something like Red Tobacco as if it's like Jesus on earth, and then I'll smell it and I'll be like, no, it's ass. So it's a pretty good track record. Like, I will enjoy the scents on Fragrantica that people say they hate on there. So that's how I look at it. Do I like Burberry Her Elixir? I would love to try that. Parfumo, ooh, is that another site? I gotta try that. Fragrantica is the most popular one that I've seen. But hey, there's another one. Random, do you have any suggestions on a cologne that's close smelling to bergamot and birch hand soap? Oh, I don't. I do not. Because I don't know that hand soap. So, still love Black Opium. Oh, I love Black Opium, Keisha. I love that one. I don't like their new scent. Bought it, wasted money, gave it to my sister. Is it the green one? Are you talking about, damn, what's the name of that one? It's got to be the green one, right? Where that one came out the other day. Can't remember. If you can add another Tom Ford fragrance to your collection, what would it be? Ooh. I want to try, not, it's their blue bottle. It's not the, it's not Neroli Portofino. I think it starts with like an M. Is it Mandarino? Something. It's a blue bottle of theirs that I would like to try. Yeah. So, if you can add another, that's the one that I just answered. Hi, how are you? I hope you don't mind. I DM'd you on IG so I can send a decant sample. Much love. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I'd love to. I will say that Instagram DMs have been hard for me to get to, not because it's like I don't even get the notification. Well, I turn my notifications off, but you know how it'll say like 12 or 13 depending on how many DMs you have from your primary and your general, right? I'm not even seeing people that DM me on my primary. So that's always kind of sucked. Penarino di Amalfi. I think it's that one. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to try that one because Neroli Portofino was a pass for me. Oh, you didn't like Libre. You know what? Yeah, Libre is more of like their versatile fragrance. Black Opium is very true to itself as like a sweet, sexy sort of scent. So that's interesting. Well, I know both you and your sister are gonna smell fantastic, because those do really well in the mass appeal sense. I haven't tried the green one yet. Okay. What was my worst blind buy? Dude, it was probably L'Homme Ideal EDP. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal EDP. Yeah. I tried so hard to like, oh, Ultramale. Yeah, Ultramale. I blind bought Ultramale, y'all, because I heard so much about it. And it didn't even register that I'm like, the only people that are talking about it and seem to love it are guys. And that's why I'm so adamant when I make those videos. Like when people asked about Creed Aventus versus Aventus Cologne, I'm like, look, if you want reaction from guys, get the original Aventus. If you want the reaction from women, get Aventus Cologne. Because that was my mistake with Ultramale. I tried so hard to force that thing, and it just got nauseating to a point. I tried to wear it so many times because I'm like, what is not clicking? Because everybody here is saying that it's a lovely scent. And then I realized, I'm like, every comment, every video, it's only guys. Holy shit. So I was like, yeah, no, this is not for me at all. Okay. Let's see. I've been wanting to try more Iris fragrances. I'm gonna go check out Iris Sorbet when it drops. Do you have any other scents you've liked? It's kind of a weird note for me. With Iris, I did like Prada L'Homme. Prada L'Homme EDT banged for the time that I used it. Don't touch it anymore just because there's other things I prefer to it. But if you like Iris, I think you're gonna like that scent. It is a more masculine fragrance, but it's still so good. Even my sister, who you guys have seen on my channel, she wore that when she wanted to have like that badass professional scent, and she smelled fantastic as well. So it's a boss fragrance for sure. Have you smelled any of my games? No. I really want to try Rihanna's favorite perfume. It's called Love Don't Be Shy. Yeah, Love Don't Be Shy is great. If you have a Nordstrom near you, or even I think a Sephora, because Sephora has some Killian scents, you can go smell it for free. Yeah. Salt and pepper still my shit. Montrese, I know you smell fantastic, bro. Because that scent, that is a great masculine fragrance. Truly. Truly. I just like it's effortlessly sexy. That's how I deem salt and pepper. It is not a challenging fragrance. It's the type of scent that people that don't like it, the only people that I have seen not like it have been men that wear it around other men, right? But like I've said, and I specified it in all my videos, that's the type of masculine fragrance you wear when you're someone that actually interacts with women and you hang out with women and you want responses from women. If you're a dude that just doesn't talk to women, don't get that fragrance because you're not really it's not like a appealing scent to the masculine nose. It's still good, but you know what I mean, like to the feminine nose, it's very sexy. Vanilla Woods is good. Down to try that. Have I tried Another 13? Yes, I have. That is just such an easy fragrance for me to recommend. Truly. When someone says, Melissa, I'm shy, I'm introverted, what should I wear? Here's Another 13 by Le Labo. And then they end up loving it. They're like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. It's the perfect fragrance for me. I'm like, yes. Go rock the hell out of that. Hey, how are you? Kayali Vanilla 28. I really gotta try something from that brand. So many of the girls have been asking me to try Kayali. Favorite Armani fragrance? Maybe Armani Code. The Armani scent. Oh, wait. Pause. C Intense, the black bottle. C Intense, the black bottle is the shit. It is so good. Don't know why they discontinued it and made a new version of it, but the black bottle is that girl. So good. It's so good. Oh my god, Another 13 is fire. It is. It's like Another 13 and L'Homme by YSL and Lazy Sunday Morning. Those are my holy trinity. When someone's like, Melissa, I'm looking for something soft, something calm, inoffensive, but still a little bit seductive. Boom. Go-to fragrances that I throw for that. And it's like a sure bet every single time. Because it's not a loud fragrance. All three of those scents, they're not loud, but when people smell them on you, they give a cozy sort of vibe. You know, it's a very comfortable scent. And it's not challenging at all. So those are really good. All right, y'all. Any other questions? Going to the Philippines this October. I'm going to rock Elysium in the province. Very nice. Yeah. Philippines weather would be straight up perfect for Elysium. That's exactly what I would do. If I were going to the Philippines and I had to bring a fragrance, it'd probably be Elysium. Yeah, because Aqua Oud does well with the summer times here, and I think it'll still do good with, like, if I were to try that in a place like the Philippines or Florida, it would be. But I think Elysium, all I need is the straight up fresh fragrance. You know what I mean? I haven't tried enough fragrances from Byretto. I tried Baldi Afrique, and that was not for me. Like, so many people asked me to try that fragrance, y'all, and let me tell you, it smelled like somebody sweaty wearing a fragrance to mask their sweat. That's what it smelled like. So, alrighty. A couple notes that I took over here. Not during this live, but some things that I gotta get done. So, y'all, if you have any questions, DM me. Honestly, it's easier to get a hold of me on Threads now. So Threads is like the spot. Same username and everything. That discount code still runs in case anybody was interested. You want to support the channel. I'm just going to say it because I have received, I think, 15 DMs from people that are like, Melissa, I didn't know there was a code for that. And they bought it without the code. So that's why I'm saying it. If it sounds redundant, I apologize. But there's always that one person out there that didn't hear me, so I'm hoping they heard that. All right. Anyways, yeah. DM me whatever it is you guys want to get a hold of me. All right. Take care. See you later. Bye.